Yes.
I wish you the same, my friend.
Andrew, Governor Trala visited Bayelsa State.
Mm-hmm.
Their reaction.
Mm.
Andrew, I don't know what was that. Governor visited his brother governor. Is there a bad thing? When Mokobreke was a governor, I know he visited Bayelsa State several times. The same territory. When they donated 250 million to the law school, and also this structure and the law school too. Why would this business of Trala become the problem of reaction? It's not a PDP man. The other is not a PDP man. Governor is just a PDP man. Andrew, I want the governor to start visiting people. These people let us visit other across the Niger Delta states. Because visit even in the north. Start his own political empire. So he thought let him know river state. He won't travel. Let's go and travel from place to place and make sure he makes his own friend too. Every man must have his own friend. I don't want to catch him to the river state. It is a lie. So, Governor, please visit all your brother governors in the Delta, acquaint yourself in the northern, in the south, and east. Then the governor of River State, also at the vice chairman of PDP governorship in Nigeria. Why would not visit people? So, I don't see the reaction. For the people that came out of Obrikure yesterday, Andrew, please, I want to beg people, please, time has come for us to stop this kidnapping in River State. Let us bring River State to land life. Let us go to the market River State. River State want to have investors. This government wants to bring investment to River State. Even if some guy farm in everywhere, so people should support this government to adopt the market River State. Make sure investors come and people to work. Our children want to work in River State.
Thank you. We'll take one more before we go on a commercial. Good morning, Nigeria Info.
Good morning, it's me, Andrew.
Welcome.
I've been from Abua.
Okay, go ahead.
Yes, the kidnapping, Brikwere. And this thing is getting too rampant. It's becoming a normal thing. The police spokesman in the only three, to me, it seems as if it's normal. When they were saying 4 and he's saying 3. So kidnapping, I think that those of them who perpetrate kidnapping, nothing is being done to them. And it's a very lucrative business. And so everybody does it. For instance, there is a kidnapping incident here in Abua, where 4 military men died. And I am thinking that the military is not doing what is expected. We are told that these kidnappers, the expatriates, were taken to Calabar, and they were paid ransom. I begin to wonder, what is the security doing at the point of reception of this?
Abinayi, unfortunately, let's go for a commercial. When we come back, we continue. Thank you. Nigeria Info, stay tuned. Show continues. The newspaper review segment on the Morris Fire. My name is Ifeami Andrew. Just touch on some headlines from the Punch newspaper before we go back to the phone lines. This one says Forex scandal. EFCC combs Dangote HQ for documents, probes 51 firms. Federal government releases 108.5 billion naira for road repairs. Banks borrow 19.8 trillion naira from CBN, says report. Power firms need $2.5 billion new capital, federal government. And you also see this one, bill to establish 47 new varsities, skills second reading. I hope they do a great job with this one. Certificate racketeering, NANS, President Benin Republic demands arrest of reporter. Some of the headlines you would see on the Punch newspaper. In the meantime, on The Nation, we have some interesting headlines there as well. Don't forget to drop your comments and watch us live on Facebook at Nigeria Info 92.3 PH. Here on The Nation, it's put this way: Ehie drops lawsuit against Rivers Assembly members. And if you also look down there, you would find another interesting one where it says federal government extends fare rebate to January 7. Tinubu okays 6 executive directors for NPA NIMASA. 6? What are they all doing? Oh, some of the headlines there on The Nation newspaper. We'll also have a few of them on the Vanguard newspaper. I'll just look at those two, and you will find this one. We stabilized Zakoji on arrival, but relatives moved him to private hospital, National Hospital. That is what you would find on the Vanguard newspaper. Whatever it is, we just pray that the Nollywood veteran comes out of it whole and hearty. Discos face 2 trillion naira capital deficit amid electricity woes. And that's what you will find. Oyakilome's foundation supports African entrepreneurs with $1.3 million. That's the pastor for, I think, Christ Embassy Church. CBN's intervention facilities, not grants. NIRSAL, MFP. Those are how you get to it. Mobilization. How undercover reporter breached our system to enroll twice. NYSC. Everybody would have an opinion to say now. I hope the opinions that come out of this would not be to discredit the work of this man, but to look into the things that he's been able to uncover and see how we can make our system a lot more effective. Let's go to the phone line. 0817 923 0007. 0817 923 0007. You can also call us using the number 0817 923 0003. 0817 923 0003. We have several messages on WhatsApp. Let's just take a look at some of them. This one says, presenter, good morning. Is this Blessed? Let me see. Presenter, good morning. What is wrong with... So, okay, it says, why would people blame the governor for kidnapping? People should be careful. The governor is trying for security issues. Only God will help the victims. Dope Cheesy from Aoda sent in this one. You would also not say that people are out of place to call on the governor, because this is the number one citizen of the state with enormous powers vested on him. What he says carries more weight than what any other person would say, although it is totally the duty of the police to tackle that problem, and that's why they are there. The governor might provide the needed support. He would not have to go to the street and carry guns or go and wait. And there are government agencies responsible for that, and his job is to support them and aid them in whatever way possible to make their job easy and smooth. So regardless of doing that, and whether that is done well, the police would have to say. But people still would have to call the governor. That's just the truth. It's people will still say the governor because everything falls at his table at the end of the day. This one says, good morning from Emilka Monday. The federal government magnanimous extension of the free train service to January 7 to relieve commuters who are traveling and returning during the Yuletide is a welcome development. This one says, Andrew, please comment on some directors trying to deny Christmas bonus the governor gave civil servants. Some of us are yet to receive the bonus. Please let the governor hear this so Kinsley or Kreka would look into it and understand what's happening. Would look into it definitely and see what could be the reason. Edison here withdraws his case against others. It's good news. I also wish to appeal to the governor to stop all the necessary gathering in the name of support for him, whereas there is a political and self-centered undertone. How did you know there's a political and self-undertone? Dokubo Ajumogobia, how did you know? The ones that other people go to Abuja to do, is it undertone? When people, I think we should just allow and not try to read extra meaning to it. The governor can visit anybody. He is governor of Rivers State. If he feels visiting another person would contribute to the development of his state, or he feels there are certain gains that can be made out of it, it's within his right to do so. You can't now say because there was some political whatever, so for that reason he shouldn't now visit who he thinks he should visit, so that you don't feel that, he's going to form allegiance or... all of that isn't necessary. Anybody can go anywhere, visit anybody. Remember, we had the lawmakers at the time we were at the heat of this issue, where some of them went to Abuja and said it was for a retreat. You remember? There are people that also were saying, we know this is why did you not go with everybody? Why? Sometimes we shouldn't contribute to fanning the fire. If peace is what everybody has said they want, and we're beginning to see steps being taken that would point towards that resolution that was reached in Abuja, to some degree we're seeing that, the governor has said it over and over again, so let's let it rest. Andrew, good morning. 4 people kidnapped in Port Harcourt. The DPO of Igruta Divisional Police should try you and mount a checkpoint along that road. I know we have, what do they call that unit? Scorpion? I can't remember. On that airport axis. I know we have them there. But for the airport axis, there's been plenty of complaints. It's not. I've had friends at the airport who have told me quite a lot, but don't want to have a conversation about it. How people have been harassed, intimidated, kidnapped, and along that airport axis, especially, and how it's also affecting activities in the airport. It's a concern. It is indeed a concern. Let's come to the phone lines quickly now. 0817-923-0003. 0817-923-0007. Your name and where you are calling from. Good morning, Nigeria Info.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Yes, my name is Jay Eja, and I'm calling you from Port Harcourt right now.
Okay.
Gunmen kidnapping 4 people, police 33. Andrew, does the police want it to get to 10 before they start acting? Because what's 3 was for as far as people are kidnapped? Andrew, you were in this country when some American special squad came to this country to kidnap to rescue 1 person, not 2, not 3. Meanwhile, as police is telling us it's 3 instead of 4. So let's wait till they get to 10 and see what they want to do. And I want to say kudos to them for the arrest they made in LMA, and also remind them that Tubaba has 100 million naira bounty on his head since the police have given them order to fish out wanted criminals. Please, stop the people from disturbing American computers so that you too can feed them out and get that money. And conclusively, Andrew, the governor visiting Badishu, for goodness sake. What if he has visited White House or the number 10 Downing Street? That would have been what? People should just rest about this whole thing. And conclusively, Andrew, Edison withdrawing his case. I hope Martin Samuel faction are hearing, because the last time they were in Abuja, they extended their own case instead of withdrawing it. Well, Time will tell. Thank you very much.
All right, Nigeria Info, good morning.
Hello?
Hello, good morning.
Yeah, good morning, it's Andrew.
Good morning. Go ahead.
My name is Comrade Letan Barry Sunday, calling from Bori. Yeah, let me look at Governor Sim urged Ogoni people to be law-abiding and promise more development in Ogoni land. I think that is a welcome development. That's a good one. But my problem in this whole thing is the division and the factions in Mosop that has frustrated Mosop for years now. If you were around the Ogoni Day yesterday, you see more than 5 factional leaders agitating that they are Mosop presidents. And this has lingered for years. You see, the Ogoni leaders are there watching what is happening because they are reaping from the absence of Mosop. You see, there was a call by Ogoni leaders in Bori, a Mosop office in Bori, Peace and Freedom Center, and call all the factional leaders to drop their agitations and come together, which they form what we call the United Mosop. Did you know election was conducted because based on Mosop constitution, they give right, the Mosop constitution give right to all the kingdom coordinators in the absence of the Mosop president, where the Mosop president does not exist. It is only the coordinators, the kingdom coordinators that can act. And powers were given to them to conduct election. They conducted election from the chapter level to the kingdom level. And when they were about doing the presidential election, there was a court injunction. You know, I don't know how people should be able to talk. Mosop is an association. Mosop is a movement and a worldwide organization that court cannot stop. But they did this because of their interest. Since then, they allow Mosop to die, and people have been going to IPREP and all that, be collecting money in the name of Mosop or Mosop leadership. You know, so I want to call on the Mosop leaders, the leaders of Ogoni, just like Solomon Digbara said, that he has asked any of them not to even make a speech yesterday to avoid any discrepancy, which was a good way, which I see he has reacted.
All right, thank you very much. Your point has been made.
Into the matter.
Thank you. Good morning, Nigeria Info.
Good morning.
Good morning.
I want to remain anonymous. I'm calling from Abuja West.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Okay. I want to speak on everything ahead. Withdrawing the suit against the lawmakers. Hello.
Go ahead. We can hear you.
Okay. I want to speak on that because it's a welcome development. Are you hearing me?
Apologies, but then we are exhausting the time. We might have to move on to another caller. Hello, Nigeria Info. Good morning.
Hello.
Good morning.
Good morning. Engineer Chidi calling from Omenelu.
Okay, go ahead, Chidi.
Edison is withdrawing the matter from court. It's a welcome development. But our golden governor, James Kubara, you know that from day one, entered that office, many is on the ground to ask God to protect him. That's it, or it. Tell us that mighty name is Jesus. Now.
All right, Chidi.
It's a welcome development. Peace is a very nice thing. And from one, it's a kind of peace. I know that the favor of God will protect him and the golden governor.
All right, Chidi, thank you very much. Good morning, Nigeria Info.
Yeah, hi, Andrew. Good morning.
Good morning to you. Go on.
Yeah, Mufasa on the line.
Okay, Mufasa.
Well, quick one. Let me first of all condemn the kidnap of those people on the Obrikwere Airport Road. I want to call on the police to step up their game. I think it's their responsibility to ensure that that place is constantly patrolled. I'm sure these people who did this thing, they have not gone out of Rivers State, so I'm appealing to them to ensure that those people are rescued and released unhurt. I equally want to commend the fantastic gesture of the former Speaker, Right Honorable Edison Eye. He has constantly shown that he is a man of peace and is interested in the development of Rivers State. I think this one will equally show that Edison Eye has never for once wanted trouble and problems. I know that the governor, who is equally a decent gentleman, has equally played a role in all this, so that there can be development in the state. He has gone to Ogoni to tell the Ogoni people that they should ensure that they are law-abiding and equally be peaceful. These are only the things, that will bring development to the state. Those people who feel that such moves and gestures, shows that perhaps that the governor is somebody that is weak, should equally know that the man is a courageous man. He needs our support, and he's also somebody that needs our respect. He's our leader, and he will continue to deliver the dividends of democracy to Rivers people. That's my position this morning.
Thank you very much. Let's get on to another caller now. Hello, Nigeria Info. Good morning to you. Hello, good morning. Okay, I think we lost that call. Nigeria Info, good morning.
Hello.
Good morning to you. Your name, please.
Yes, Abinoye from Abua.
Okay, Abinoye, you call back. Fantastic. Go ahead.
Yes, I was talking when... yes. You see, I am thinking that all the technical know-how of the military has been exhausted because the kidnapping that took place here in Amoran, we are told that the ransom was paid in Calabar. And at the point of reception of ransom, what was the military doing? The military couldn't have even arrested these unknown gunmen. And here in the whole agri had been deserted. They are attacking farmers. In fact, if you get to the village now, there's a stench because most persons are dying in their rooms. And some of those who couldn't run, maybe attacked with paralysis and other diseases, are dying in their homes. I want to appeal to the state government and then the chief of army staff to look at the matter seriously. Because I think against humanity, this matter was not a mock attack. And so it was a kidnapping that was done by criminals. And so I want the state to look at the matter critically. Thank you.
All right, thank you very much. All right, good morning, Nigeria Info. Hello, good morning. We lost both those calls. On X, we have a few messages. On X, at Chidi_Everly says government agencies are now running helter-skelter because of the discovery by this undercover reporter. For the NYSCDG giving us excuses on why the reporter was able to enroll twice, it's laughable. Our system is very porous. I think that's what it should be. It's almost like what we had with the situation in the employment, I think, in Ignatius, and then everybody had to be removed. And I'm saying, I'll keep saying it, if we had a system that is very effective, you would have been able to identify who came into the back door and who did not. And beyond just removing everybody, what that would have also done or created the opportunity to do is for this institution now to sit down. And if government wants to sit down with them, whatever, but everyone involved need to sit down and say, how can we better make our system fail-proof? We have to improve this so that we are not in this sort of situation again next time. That should be the goal. Sadly, we haven't heard anything about that. We don't know whether people are going to rewrite exams. We don't know whether the people will get their jobs back. We don't know if they've identified how many people came in through the back door, how many people came in through the front door, or they will just say everybody go and do new interviews and whatever, and those people that will make it. It's absolutely nothing. And it's sad. Honestly, it is sad. It is really saddening that not much attention is given to it. It only sends one message. It makes people look at institutions and government as well, it's not worth it. That's the message it sends in case our leaders don't understand, or maybe they do but don't care. We don't know. We can't tell. On X, another message from Justice Ori says, the governor has implemented some of the resolutions reached in Abuja, and yesterday he withdrew his case in court, which is still in line. I plead all warring parties to give peace a chance. At skillful_Piro also says, former lawmaker Edison here withdraws case against defected lawmakers. It was expected. It's part of the agreement in Abuja. All right. There's more. Let's see if I could take one or two more of the messages. And then we go to... Okay, let's go to Facebook now, shall we? And take some of the comments on Facebook already. Prince Bassam on Facebook says, Governor of the state should stop all unnecessary visits and playing to the gallery, concentrate on giving good governance. Well, I don't think the governor can ever stop visits. He would visit. It's part of his job. He would visit, and most of the times the visits could be because they are trying to bring good governance to the people. So we have to just live with it. Thank God Ability says federal government extends free train rides to January 7. The only people that benefited from this train rides are those in the southwest and northern parts of the country. I was also going to mention that for those of us here, how did we benefit from this scheme that the government put in place? And they bring out the numbers, and the numbers are like astronomical, people benefiting from this. And you're saying, okay, is it just one part of the country, a section of the country? Should we have thought about something more holistic that would involve everybody? I wouldn't know. Thank God Ability says former Minister Farouk cited illness for shunning EFCC invitation. That's sickness now. Why your sickness? David Victoria says High Prep should learn to improve the life of Ogoni people and not to use this avenue to enrich themselves and use the money meant for cleanup for personal gains. Hopefully, well, let's see what we would wait and see. Hopefully, High Prep would want to speak about their work so far and their plans this year with regards to the activities in Ogoni. Those are some of the messages you would find on Facebook. Keep the messages coming in. Nigeria Info 92.3 PH is the handle on Facebook. Like the page and drop your comments. We have many more headlines that you can look into on the Vanguard newspaper. There's still more. This one says, Opera over impostors exposed in army recruitment exercise. You see? Opera over imposters exposed in army recruitment exercise. So this is what a system would be like, honestly. It should be able to detect. You should be able to trace back and figure out who must have or might have. And even if some people might have compromised internally, you would know. But that's a headline you would find on the Vanguard newspaper. We'll take 2-3 more calls. Good morning, Nigeria Info.
Good morning, it's me.
You're welcome. Go ahead.
My name is Frank, calling from D-Line.
Okay.
Let me react on the immediate past leader of University House Assembly, Honorable Edison Ogbonnia, withdraw lawsuit against the 27 lawmakers. It's a good one. He withdrew the case because of peace. Our governor loves peace. Without peace, our governor cannot do. That is the reason why he withdrew the suit. I commend him for doing so. Then for the kidnapping of all passengers in Obirikwe, it's not a good news. After that, the airport road. It's a gateway of River State. Investors pass through that place to come in. If our governor can do something now to stop this kidnapping, I will be happy for that. This is my comment this morning. Thank you and God bless you.
Thank you very much. Nigeria Info, good morning.
Good morning, Andrew, my brother. My name is Akanto. I'm calling from Borough.
Okay.
Yes, first of all, yesterday I witnessed the tremendous attendance for the government house. It was going to be yesterday. And we want people to represent that. The government was represented by His Deputy, Her Excellency, Dean Ngozi Udo. I think in that statement yesterday that made me happy, and most of the good people were happy, that the Bori internal route that is ongoing will not only stop in Bori, but also extended to other parts of that local Kano or paramilitary government, Central District of River State. And in Goni will give it very good attention in the area of road construction and other infrastructure and human capital development. So I kudos to Excellency Governor Sim Fubara. And again, the issue of I don't know how many universities and how many universities that they are okay by the Senate. I don't want to see either what they call the University of Environment proposed by the senator representing the university, what proposed by the Senator Mahmoud Sabi and taken over by Senator Barry. I don't know if that person say they are so out, they will not be hearing about the University of Environment again. So I want to urge the senator representing that Southeast judges to pursue that university.
All right.
We should not
Thank
be
you very much.
reading, record reading, and after that, we will not be hearing. I don't know what a political gimmick to buy votes or to seek for the vote for his people. And at the end of the day, we are not be hearing about the University of Environment. We have a vast land, and it's a separate one. We also have the land, and the university and we are pretending that we can give out to the University of Environment. My brother, let there be peace in University.
Thank you.
God bless Uganda and University.
All right, some more comments coming in on Facebook. We'll take a few more. Thank God, Obiajuma says, the governor visit to Bayelsa State, that's a good one. It's in the right direction. I would say it's here. The governor is a good man. Lorenzo Delight says, the rate of crime within the Obrikwe axis is concerning. Kudos to police for arresting criminals that have been on their watch list. Edison here withdrawing case is a good one. Views of scientists over hot weather is a true assertion. We need to change our ways of handling things. State government should make sure all civil servants get the Christmas bonus payment. And now that is a very interesting one. It's important everybody gets their bonus. Messages on WhatsApp. This one says, good morning. The governor visit to Bayelsa. Okay, I think we had that already. I beg, police should wake up and stop taking just salaries and mounting roadblocks and checkpoints. Kaji. Good morning. This person says he's watching from a chair. Okay. He drops lawsuit. Whether he drops it or not, he's aware that his suit is going nowhere, so that the house would not be divided again. We'll take a short commercial now. While we return, more messages on WhatsApp. Stay tuned.
Nigeria Info. Right back after this.
Wazobia!